football on EA Sports. We'll see Drew Lock and the Denver Broncos taking on Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. And off we go from Denver. To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Spencer on the
Here comes the Bronco offense with Drew Lock from Missouri in charge.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what did the offensive coordinator say right off the top? He's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. And his throw's going to be incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, and it's third and short. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
On first down, Locke. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first and 10, it's Lindsey. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Locke going to throw. He's got Jake Butt as tight end. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Shotgun snap to Locke. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Philip Lindsay. Incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off, and he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The Saints trot onto the field behind the veteran right arm of Drew Brees, a former Purdue Boilermaker who entered the league back in 2001.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
Holding offense.
That's Ryan Ramczyk, the former first-round pick. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Brees leaves this one with Kamara. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Brees now to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled? So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Brees now toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it'll be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Brees. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brees to throw again. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Brees now on 1st down. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Looking here for Smith downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time through the air. 53 yards. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
First and goal from just inside the 5. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's Alvin Kamara with a grab from Drew Brees. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown.
Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. On the return is Spencer. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Deontay Spencer on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Throwing now is Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
On third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
47 to Mike, 47. Check, 47.
Locke working out of the gun. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out.
Drew Brees sacked. A fumble on the play.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Getting set to go again here, the Saints and Drew Brees march out there again on offense. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brees. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Thomas the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now Brees on 3rd down. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Locke will try again on 2nd down. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. He's at the 50, 30, 10, and he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Will Lutz to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Lock now on first down. That's going to be caught by Judy. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Denver has the first down, the play going for 15 yards.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They look to throw. It's Locke. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
1st and 10.
You've got to know as a quarterback that it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Ready.
Brees now on first down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. When they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards, a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Breeze. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Breeze. And his pass incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0.
17. Broncos, nothing.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Will Lutz to kick off.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Drew Lock once again leads the Broncos out. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, it's Lock. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 4. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Lock. He's got his tight end fan. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Good.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Again, it's Locke. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 43-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a terrific first half from the game's all-time leading passer, Drew Brees. His guys have a 2-touchdown lead as we hand it back over to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in, and then sometimes you need a fool.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Throwing now is Brees. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So second down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Now Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 42. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
On first down, Breeze. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Breeze.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Emmanuel Sanders. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Broncos' 36-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Breeze again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Smith. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Big Mike Purcell with a tackle.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. And I don't see why that trend would change now. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Breeze going to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Saints are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run. Here's Burton, the fullback. He gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Lutz puts this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
20. Broncos 3.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Okay, cool. You can sail that sea.
Will Lutz.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Shakes off the sack, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Denver. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set to go again here, the Saints and Drew Brees march out there again on offense. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive.
35-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
7 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Again, it's Kamara. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
And he finds Cook. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game. And trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They run it again with Kamara, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everyone, as we say so long from Denver.
Welcome to the Retro Rumble! Into the corner. Explosive situation. This is what he does here. He's looking to make quick work. The best in the world here tonight. What a competitor. The damage has been done. Has to make quick work of him. What guts. What fire. He is showing the world. He's helpless in there. Anyone stop this guy? Nikita Koloff is one man I would not want to mess with. Are you kidding me? What guts. What fire. He killed him. He's dead. Hawk wants this to be a straight fight. He's getting up from that. Pure domination. He killed him. He's dead. Will the Blue Meanie actually win? Will the Blue Meanie actually win? Pound for pound, he's one of the best. I can't believe it. This is devastation, pure and simple. What guts, what fire. No one could survive that. This is a dream match. That man to the hospital. This man is a powerhouse. Guts, fire. No one could survive that. That's exactly the kind of match a Russian nightmare thrives in. Guts, fire. This is what he does. Into the ropes he goes. Into the corner. All that work at Richards Fitness has really paid off. No one could survive that. This is a war. He's always showing off those veteran skills. He just gets better and better. This is devastation, pure and simple. He found his mark. Hawk showing off his veteran skill set. Down he goes. He killed him. He's dead. He's in trouble. Into the corner. could survive that. Manny is a man possessed. This is a war. Is that a two? He found his mark. Big mistake. Into the ropes he goes. What a beatdown. His spine crushed. Nikita Koloff is one man I would not want to mess with. Oh, he will never be the same after that. He found his mark. He killed him. He's dead. Nova's in the best shape of his career. No one could survive that. This is a brawl. He's in trouble, Colt. No one could survive that. What a maneuver. Get that man to a hospital. This is a war. He's going for it, just to make quick work of him. This is history in the making. Nikita Koloff is one man I would not want to mess with. Into the corner. This is a brawl. We have the best in the world here tonight. Is that a two? Nikita Koloff is one man I would not want to mess with. This is a brawl. Down he goes. He will never be the same after that. Wants to make quick work of him. Can anyone stop this guy? This is a brawl. He won't give up. Guts, blood fire. This is devastation, pure and simple. Into the corner. Down he goes. Guts, blood fire. He's making a statement tonight. This is a war. Ooh, he's making a statement tonight. It's time to snack on danger and dine on death. Down he goes. Steve Richards bringing fire. He will never be the same after that. Into the corner. He will never be the same after that. That's inhumane. Down he goes. We have the best in the world here tonight. Are you kidding me? He found his mark. His spine is crushed. This is a dream match. His spine crushed. His spine is crushed. This is devastation, pure and simple. Brian Myers is going for broke. I love it. Are you kidding me? Listen to this crowd. This is exactly the kind of match that the Russian Nightmare thrives in. That's textbook, Ian. He will never be the same after that. He found his mark. He killed him. He's dead. We have the best in the world here tonight. This is a brawl. Can anyone stop this guy? He is showing the world. Ian, that was textbook. He has the advantage now. Can anyone stop this guy? The Prince of Queens is stealing the show. What a beatdown. Oh, he's making a statement tonight. Zach is going for broke. It's time to snack on danger and dine on death. Big mistake. This is devastation, pure and simple. This is what he does, Ian. What a competitor. I can't believe it. What a beatdown. He's in trouble, Colt. Johnny Retro making everything look effortless. What a maneuver. Down he goes. Get him to a hospital. Zach is going for broke. I can't believe it. That's textbook, Ian. He's helpless in there. We have the best in the world here tonight. No one could survive that. Pound for pound, he's one of the best. Get that man to a hospital. It's time to snack on danger and dine on death. He has the advantage now. He wants to make quick work of him. They will never be the same after this. The best in the world here tonight. Into the corner. This is what he does, Ian. I think the ring just moved. Can he seal the deal after hitting that huge move? Colt, I can't watch. Ian. Big mistake. Another man enters the ring. Retro. We have the best in the world here tonight. He wants to make quick work of him. Retro. This is devastation. Pure and simple. Another man enters the ring. This is what he does, Ian. Into the ropes he goes. Prince Queens is stealing the show. He wants to make quick work of him. This is history in the making. This is a brawl. Ooh, he's making a statement tonight. Into the ropes he goes. Oh, big mistake. I can't watch. Get him to a hospital. Into the ropes he goes. Can anyone stop this guy? Austin Idol is making his presence known. Here he goes. He found his mark. Into the ropes he goes. So dangerous. Pure domination. Ain't ballet, Ian. Oh, extra mustard. Won't give up. This is a dream match. Boom, boom. Colt, I can't watch. Colt, I can't watch. Into the ropes he goes. Damage has been done. I saw a toe go flying. Into the ropes he goes. He won't give up. The best in the world here tonight. Colt, I can't watch. Austin Idol is making his presence known. He found his mark. He's going for it. Guts. One fire. This is what he does, Ian. We have the best in the world here tonight. Listen to this crowd. This is a war. They just saw a tooth go flying. Listen to this crowd. Is he dead? Whoa. No one could survive that. That is inhumane. No one could survive that. Ian, this ain't ballet. What a beatdown. Is he dead? He killed him. He's dead. Austin Idol is making his presence known. Maneuver. Down he goes. What a beatdown. No one's getting up from there. Johnny Retro wants to make quick work of him. Into the corner. What guts? What fire? No one's getting up from there. Dreamer looks like he has been through a war. He found his mark. Pure domination. This is what he does, Ian. I can't watch. I can't watch. Wants to make quick work of him. Wants to make quick work of him. Johnny dominant. It's time to snack on danger and dine on death. This is what he does, Ian. It's inhumane. So dangerous. Give up. Johnny Retro. This is devastation. Pure and simple. We have the best in the world here tonight. That's textbook, Ian. This is what he does, Ian. He killed him. He's dead. Into the corner. This is a brawl. What a competitor. It's time to snack on danger and dine on death. We have the best in the world here tonight. What guts. What fire. What a competitor. This is like a Greek god. Here he goes. What a beatdown. A competitor. He killed him. He's dead. Johnny Retro, we're like Johnny dominant. What a beatdown. Is he dead? Retro, we're like Johnny dominant. This is a brawl. Dreamer looks like he has been through a war. This is what he does, Ian. Is he dead? Ooh, he will never be the same after that. It's time to snack on danger and dine on death. What an explosive situation. hospital. This is a brawl. Into the corner. And that was textbook. Johnny Retro. Never be the same after this. And Tommy Dreamer has anger issues. He killed him. He's dead. Oh, that is inhumane. Zach is going to broke. He killed him. He's dead. Listen to this crowd. Tommy Dreamer has some serious anger issues, Ian. Got it. What a competitor. This is devastation, pure and simple. Wants to make quick work of him. Domination. Got it. This is devastation, pure and simple. He found his mark. He killed him. He's dead. Johnny Retro? We're like Johnny Those punches are stiffer than an action figure. He's making a statement tonight. This looks like a Greek god. Dreamer looks like he has been through a war. What guts, what fire. We have the best in the world here tonight. He won't stop this guy. Pure domination. That's inhumane. To a hospital. Zach is going to broke. Get him to a hospital. Into the corner. There's a tooth go flying. Maneuver. Is that a tooth? No one could survive that. He's showing the world. I can't watch. Wait a second. Into the corner. He just gets better and better. This is what he does, Ian. This is a brawl. So dangerous. Listen to this crowd. He killed him. He's dead. This is devastation, pure and simple. Listen to this crowd. A competitor. He's in trouble. And I hate to say it, but all this looks like a Greek god. Into the ropes he goes. It's time to snack on danger and dine on death. Those Cardona punches are stiffer than an action figure. Are you kidding me? Boom. What guts, what fire. No one could survive that. Cardona's punches are stiffer than an action figure. Colt, I can't watch. Down he goes. Into the corner. Dreamer looks like he has been through a war. Into the ropes he goes. Beat down. Beat down. And I hate to say it, but all this looks like a Greek god. Oh, big mistake. Big mistake. And that was textbook. This is devastation, pure and simple. Into the ropes he goes. He's going for it. It's inhumane. He killed him. He's dead. Pure domination. Get ready to ring the bell, because no one kicks out of the Dreamer Driver. Down he goes. This is history in the making. Can anyone stop this guy? Down he goes. He's in trouble, Colt. Dreamer looks like he's been through a war. And I hate to say it, but all this looks like a Greek god. He's going for it. He's in trouble, Colt. Oh, this is a house on fire. Into the ropes he goes. What guts, what fire. And I hate to say it, but all this looks like a Greek god. He's in trouble, Colt. He found his mark. All this looks like a Greek god. He's going for it. 5 stars.
The winner of the Retro Rumble is the National Treasure, Nick Aldis. The following Fatal 4-Way Elimination match is scheduled for one fall and has no time limit. And falls count anywhere in the arena. Introducing first, the host of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, always ready, Matt Cardona. This introduction will be in all caps. Weighing in at over 4,000 pounds of heavy metal, this is Warhorse. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Blue Meanie. From Chicago, Illinois, Colt Boom Boom Cabana.
Meanie is a man possessed. We have it the best in the world here tonight. He's helpless in there. He's making a statement tonight. Is he dead? He found his mark. What a competitor. He wants to make quick work of him. What a competitor. He's making a statement tonight. He wants to make quick work of him.
The damage has been done.
Oh, get that man to a hospital. Into the ropes he goes.
What a maneuver.
Are you kidding me? Got him to the hospital. Ian, that was textbook. This is what he does, Ian. This is what he does, Ian.
I can't believe it.
This is what he does, Ian. Put a little extra mustard on that. That's inhumane. We have it the best in the world here tonight.
Here he goes. What guts? What fire.
This is what he does, Ian. This is history in the making.
He's in trouble, Colt. He's in trouble, Colt. He's helpless in there. He's helpless in there. Into the corner.
He wants to make quick work of him.
They will never be the same after this.
Can the Blue Meanie actually win? Cardona's punches are stiffer than an action figure.
I love it.
Those Cardona punches are stiffer than an action figure. He's making a statement tonight. He will never be the same after that. Get that man to a hospital. This is history in the making. hospital. Into the corner. Wait a second. Can anyone stop this guy? Boom. Is that a tooth?
He killed him. He's dead. He's in trouble, Cole.
Ian, that was textbook. Down he goes. He found his mark. Is he dead? He will never be the same after that. Down he goes. Got him. Down he goes. What a beatdown. This is a war. He's going for it. His spine is crushed. He's helpless in there. He killed him. He's dead. I can't watch. The damage has been done. Wants to make quick work of him. I can't believe it. Your domination. Into the ropes he goes. Oh, that is inhumane. Into the corner. Colt, I can't watch. I can't believe it. This is devastation, pure and simple. They will never be the same after this. He just gets better and better. Here he goes. Colt Cabana so quick, it's like he's in two places at once. This is a war. No one could survive that. This is history in the making. We have the best in the world here tonight. This is devastation, pure and simple. Pure domination. What guts. What fire. Boom. What guts. What fire. Down he goes. This is a brawl. Down he goes. We have the best in the world here tonight. Can anyone stop this guy? He will never be the same after that. Oh, this is a brawl. Pure domination. He's going for it. Will the Blue Meanie actually win? Pure domination. Listen to this crowd. He's going for it. No one's getting up from that. No one could survive that. Can anyone stop this guy? He will never be the same after that. No one's getting up from there. This is a brawl. Can the Blue Meanie actually win? Oh, get that man to a hospital. This is history in the making. It's inhumane. He found his mark. He's in trouble, Colt. His spine crushed. He is so dangerous. Down he goes. And that was textbook. Your domination. Is he dead?
He killed him. He's dead.
Into the corner. They will never be the same after this. This is a brawl. We have the best in the world here tonight. Boom, boom. Ian, that was textbook. Ian, that was textbook. That's textbook, Ian. Ooh, he will never be the same after that. He has the advantage now. This is history in the making. What guts? What fire? This is a war.
He killed him. He's dead.
Big mistake.
He killed him. He's dead.
Pure domination. This is a brawl. Boom, boom. And that was textbook. This is history in the making. Into
the corner. His spine is crushed. That is inhumane. Big mistake. This is what he does, Ian. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. No one could survive that. Is he dead? This is devastation, pure and simple. He found his mark.